Hello everyone, right here I have a 2024 Jaecoo J7 1.6 Turbo all-wheel drive. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. Standard for the J7 in Malaysia is a remote engine start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you're able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, as well as open up the sunroof. And to close all of them back together, just press and hold on the lock button. Another standard feature for the J7 in Malaysia is Jaecoo's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on the driver's side door handle. And to unlock the car, just press the indented area again. Along with the smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the J7, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. The J7 comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard for Malaysia is a leather steering wheel with a flat bottom design and sport grips at 10 and 2. The J7 Turbo is paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission as standard. Also known as a DCT in short, this transmission uses 2 sets of clutches, one controlling odd gears and another controlling even gears. A DCT aims to give drivers faster shift times and better fuel consumption over a regular automatic transmission. Manual shifting is available by first pressing the M button on the right side of the gear lever and then using the gear lever itself to shift. More standard features for Malaysia include front and rear parking sensors and a 540-degree 3D camera system. When the camera system is active, the rear camera view, the rear 360-degree camera view, and the front camera view all feature active guidance signs. To the bottom left of the main camera display is a top-down camera icon where one can select the front camera view, the left camera view, the right camera view, the front top-down camera view, or the rear top-down camera view. To the bottom left of the top-down camera icon is a button to switch between the front wide-angle camera view and the rear wide-angle camera view. Meanwhile, to the bottom right of the top-down camera icon is the button to switch between the front side camera view and the rear side camera view. The button on the top right of the top-down camera icon brings up the 3D camera view, of which one can then select the desired camera angle. At the top right of the main camera display is the button to bring up the camera settings menu. Safety features in the J7 include 7 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, an electronic stability program, hill assist, hill descent control, multi-collision braking, a driver monitoring system, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. Driver assistance features include automatic emergency braking, front collision warning, rear cross-traffic alert, rear cross-traffic braking, blind spot detection, emergency lane keeping, lane changing assistance, lane departure prevention, lane departure warning, integrated cruise assist, and traffic jam assist. The J7 Turbo comes with 19-inch Aurora design two-tone alloy rims. This J7 rides on 235/50 R19 GT Comfort 225 V1 tyres. Disc brakes are standard, with the front ones being ventilated while the rear ones are solid. The suspension is McPherson struts in front and a multi-link setup at the back. Jaecoo is a Chinese car brand that was introduced 2 years ago in April 2023. It is a sub-brand of Chery International, and as such, Jaecoo's headquarters is also in Wuhu, Anhui, China. Jaecoo, along with Omoda, which is another Chery sub-brand, are both not on sale in China. This is because both of them were created to help with Chery's expansion in international markets. Both of these brands are also positioned as more upmarket brands compared to the mainstream Chery brand. While Omoda sells a mix of saloons and crossover SUVs, Jaecoo sells only crossover SUVs. The Jaecoo name is derived from combining the German word for hunter, Jäger, and the English word cool together. Jaecoo's first market is Russia, where it started sales in September 2023. Since then, it has expanded sales to other countries such as Chile, Indonesia, Italy, Spain, Thailand, United Kingdom, and more. The J7 is Jaecoo's first product to go on sale. It is also known as the Jaecoo 7 depending on the market it is sold in. Naturally, in China, the Jaecoo J7 is sold as a Chery, and over there, it is known as either the Chery Tanso 06, the Chery Fullwind T6, or the Chery Tiggo 7 High Energy. Meanwhile, in Iran, the Jaecoo J7 is sold as the Lucano L7. Powertrain choices for the J7 include a 1.6 turbo petrol or a 1.5 plug-in turbo petrol hybrid. In Malaysia, Jaecoo as a brand officially came in December 2023. The J7 Turbo went on sale in July 2024, while the J7 PHEV went on sale in February 2025. The J7 variants currently on sale in Malaysia are 1.6 turbo 2-wheel drive DCT, 1.6 turbo all-wheel drive DCT, and 1.5 turbo PHEV 2-wheel drive automatic. Powering this J7 is a SQRF 4J16, 1.6 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and direct injection. It produces 194 horsepower at 5500 RPM and 290 Nm of torque at 2000 to 4000 RPM. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 9.9 seconds, and the top speed is 180 km per hour. 57 litres is the petrol tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the J7 Turbo all-wheel drive DCT is 7.7 litres per 100 km. 177 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and this J7 is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the J7 include automatic manual leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED front, side, and rear indicators, LED front and rear fog lights, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored door handles, body-colored and black side mirrors, roof rails, a rear spoiler, and dual exhaust pipes. Speakers right there, and down there, bottle holder, storage, central locking, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. Electronic child locks and window locks for the rear doors. This button operates the powered rear hatch, storage, Jaecoo floor mats, and the driver's seat in the J7 all-wheel drive does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your 4-way power lumbar support. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system. To bring up your climate control display, press the fan icon down there. And right here, we have your on-off button, air conditioning, fan speed, automatic mode, ionizer mode, recirculation, different modes, front and rear defrost. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have individual temperature controls. And speaking of temperature controls, we have the driver's side temperature, passenger side temperature, and right above we can select between the climate control, your heated and ventilated seat controls. They are 3-stage for the driver and front passenger. And you can turn off all if you wish to do so. You also have your climate control settings right here. Right here you have storage. The one on the right also doubles up as the Qi wireless charging pad. You have your front defrost button right here. This one turns off the infotainment display, air conditioning button, and right here you have your various drive modes.
Sport mode.
You have your normal mode, sport mode, snow mode, mud mode, sand mode, off-road mode, eco mode, and back to normal mode. You have storage beneath the dashboard, together with a power outlet right here. Right here is the J7's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever in. To engage it, simply pull the lever back out. The J7 Turbo all-wheel drive and the J7 PHEV come with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features a 14.8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is provided by an 8-speaker Sony premium audio system. The Sony sound system that the J7 uses is actually quite alright. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current media playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title, the artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for a song, song duration, and at the bottom you can activate your shuffle, repeat, and bring up the love and suggest as like this options. Play next goes to your play next playlist. Hit library to go back to your main media menu, where you can then select between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. To go back to your current media playing information, press this button right here. Right at the bottom, you have shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music, and phone, and hit this to go back to your main CarPlay menu, where you can select phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. To the left, we can look at the Google Maps, control the media, go to destination, and bring up your voice command. To go back to the main Jaecoo system, hit the Jaecoo icon right here. Right here, we are in the main Jaecoo system, where you can access your navigation system. You can enter a destination, look at the amount of satellites, go home if you have a home address entered, change the map view, zoom in and out. You can also pinch to zoom in and out, and you can move anywhere on the map if you wish to do so. To go back to the home page, hit the home button down here, or the voice control does it for you. Music goes to your list of available media options. Radio goes to your FM AM menus. Phone allows you to dial a number, look at your phone book, look at your call lists and whatnot. You can go back to CarPlay right here, look for user help, view the gallery, view videos, bring up your Android Auto menu if you have an Android phone connected. You can bring up your camera system right here, view the dashcam footage. You can take pictures, turn on or off the sound, view the footage and so on and so forth. And right here we have your vehicle settings menu with your device management where you can connect your CarPlay and Android Auto devices. We also have your system settings with the clock, units and whatnot. Display settings, you can change the layout of the instrument cluster, change the brightness, so on and so forth. Voice settings, sound settings with your various volume settings, your sound adjustment, preset equalizers, so on and so forth, your speed volume, your balance and fader, loudness, and all that. Bluetooth settings, vehicle comfort settings where you can adjust the seat, restore back to default, save the position, turn on your various seat settings, mirror settings, in-car child detection, your ambient light settings, your various driver assistance settings, heads-up display settings, you can turn it on and off, adjust the brightness, adjust the height and whatnot. Vehicle settings with your favorite button customization, your rear hatch opening and all that. Right at the top we have quick control. We have your electronic central locking button right here as well. You can open up the rear hatch, activate your electronic child locks and window locks, open the sunroof, change the drive modes, your smart key system, lights, and that's about it. Right up here you can search for information and bring up your user help menu. Now if you swipe from the top left down with your vehicle messages, and if you swipe from the top right down, we can adjust the brightness, the volume, bring up your Bluetooth settings, activate or deactivate auto hold. If the feature is activated, when you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. You can also turn off the electronic stability control, hill descent control, intelligent stop-start system. If this system is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off again when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. You can adjust the heads-up display right here, turn it on and off, bring up your sound adjustment, bring up your camera system, parking sensors, and perform a screen clean function. Down below, this one brings up your list of recently used apps. You can clear them. This one goes back to your media menu. This one goes to your vehicle menu again, and the home button. To activate the voice control system, hit the icon on the top left of the display, or you can also say hello, hi, Jaecoo. Heads-up display is right there if you can see it. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Light and indicator controls. If you turn on the right indicator, the right side camera view turns on, and if you turn on the left indicator, the left side camera view turns on. favorite button, voice control, volume controls, seat track, mute, adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls. If you press this button, you can bring up the list of menus, and then you can use the up and down arrows to go between the different sub menus and the left and right arrows to go between the different main menus. Right now, driving data since the last startup with your average speed, average fuel consumption, trip computer and elapsed time. You can also view the driving data since the last reset, tire pressure monitoring system, instant fuel consumption, and back to the driving data since the last startup. Next up, we can change the background of the instrument cluster. And lastly, navigation.
Navigation is turned off.
And back to the driving data. Wiper controls. And the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders, tissue holder, front center armrest with 2-tier storage. You have a smaller area above and a larger area below. You put the tissue box right here. Auto dimming rear view mirror. Right here is the memory card for the inbuilt dash cam. This button turns on off the lights when you open the doors, while this one turns on the interior lights itself. The interior lights are LED powered. Right here you have your panoramic sunroof controls. This one controls the shade, while this one controls the glass portion itself. You can open up the sunroof as a vent, or open it up in full. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, storage, speaker, and the rear seat backs in the J7 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The lever on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the lever on this side folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. The seats are fairly nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets. Together with tiny cutouts that help with additional legroom. Single rear aircon vent in the middle. We can control the front passenger seat from right here. And right down here we have a bit of storage together with a USB-A and USB-C port right above for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and the rear LED reading / interior lights. You can find hooks on the B pillars. There are 5 ways to open the power rear hatch in this 2024 J7 and 4 ways to close it. Boot space in the J7 Turbo is 412 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space increases to 1335 litres. To the left of the boot is an LED light and a power outlet. On both sides of the boot are storage areas and hooks, and under the boot floor is a vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit, jack, and more storage spaces. On the rear hatch itself is another LED light and the vehicle's warning triangle. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full power adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the 4-way power lumbar support and height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box. Right down here you have a USB-A port to connect to the system and a USB-C port for charging. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2024 Jaecoo J7 1.6 Turbo all-wheel drive. Thanks for watching and goodbye.